All right, today we're going on a pretty wild journey into the incredible ways AI is connecting with our health. We're going to start on your wrist, travel literally inside your body, and end up in a lab where, and I'm not kidding, living brain cells have learned to play video games.
So that really brings us to the big question for today. How is AI getting closer to our bodies than ever before? I mean, really getting closer. We're going to break this down from 3 different angles, starting with the familiar tech we use every day and ending with something truly mind-bending, right on the cutting edge of science.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about the AI that's literally on our bodies. This is the technology that's physically monitoring us, and we're going to start with a device that a lot of you might actually be wearing right now.
You know, for years, wearables like the Apple Watch have been amazing at one thing, collecting tons of raw data. You know, steps, heart rate, sleep, all that stuff. But now, the game is totally changing. AI is stepping in to make all that data not just informative, but actually intelligent.
Just take a look at the new WatchOS 11. It's a perfect example. Instead of just flashing a heart rate number at you, the Vitals app uses AI to give you real context on what that number means for you. And the training load feature, it doesn't just track your workout, it analyzes the intensity to help you train smarter and avoid getting hurt. This is the really crucial shift. AI is turning these gadgets from passive data trackers into active, personalized health coaches right there on your wrist.
Okay, that's what's happening on the outside. But what if we could take that exact same idea of monitoring and move it from the outside of our skin to the inside?
And this, my friends, is where things get absolutely wild. Scientists have basically developed a GPS for your gut. Seriously, it's an AI-powered wearable that works with a pill you swallow, an ingestible smart pill, to map out exactly what's going on inside your gastrointestinal tract, down to the millimeter.
So how does this whole thing even work? Well, it's kind of brilliant. You swallow a pill packed with advanced sensors. Then a wearable coil creates this totally harmless magnetic field around you. And from there, the AI system can pinpoint that pill's exact location as it travels through your body. It can even sense specific gases that are linked to conditions like ulcers. Just imagine replacing some really uncomfortable hospital procedures with a system you can use from the comfort of your own home. That's not just a small step, that's a massive leap forward.
Okay, so we've covered AI on our bodies, and now even in our bodies. But what about the AI that's already sitting right there in our pockets?
And just look at the range of these AI tools. It's pretty amazing. On one end, you've got something like Wobot, which is basically a therapist in your pocket that uses proven CBT techniques. In the middle, there's Ada Health, which is great for that initial "what's going on with me" symptom check. And then you have K-Health, which kind of bridges the gap, using AI to start the conversation before you talk to a real licensed doctor. It just goes to show how broad and diverse this field is getting.
But, and this is maybe the most important thing to remember about this whole section, these tools are not a replacement for your doctor, not even close. You have to think of them as a complementary tool, a valuable resource for sure, but they are there to support, not to supplant, professional medical care. That's a really key distinction.
All right, strap in for the final stop on our journey. We've gone from our bodies to our phones, but this next frontier, well, it's something else entirely. This is where AI stops being a tool we use and starts to literally merge with biology itself.
I'm just going to let that sink in for a second because it sounds like something straight out of science fiction. Researchers have taught living brain cells in a petri dish how to play the video game Pong.
That number you see, 800,000, that's how many living neurons are in this system they call dish brain. These are cells grown from stem cells that are then integrated with silicon computer chips. They're creating actual neural networks that can learn, they can adapt, and they can perform tasks just by responding to electrical signals, like moving a paddle back and forth in a video game.
So what are the implications of this? I mean, they're just staggering. On the medical front, can you imagine testing a new Alzheimer's drug on a living model of a patient's own brain cells before they ever take a single dose? It's personalized medicine on a level we've never seen. And for AI itself, this could be the key to creating new systems that learn with the incredible efficiency of a biological brain. This is it. This is the true merger of silicon and neuron.
Okay, so let's just take a breath for a second. We've gone from the wrist to the gut to the smartphone and then all the way to a lab where brain cells are playing video games. Let's pull it all together and see what this big picture really looks like. So first,
AI is on us. It's right there on our wrists, and it's evolving from just a passive tracker into a proactive health coach, really learning to interpret our body's signals from the outside in.
And second, AI is in our phones, in our pockets. It's become this on-demand resource that gives us a whole new level of information and access to care, literally at our fingertips.
And then, the last and maybe most profound piece of the puzzle, AI is beginning to merge with our cells. Down in the lab, that line between computer silicon and biological neuron is getting fuzzier and fuzzier, and it's pointing to a future that, honestly, we are only just beginning to wrap our heads around.
And so all of this entire journey, it really leads us to one final massive question. This technology is moving from something we use to something we wear, to something that's starting to integrate with our very biology. So as that merger continues, as it accelerates, what does it even mean to be human anymore?